you're in my domain. Got the whole crowd screaming out our name. It's a blowout, it's a hurricane. It's over before you know it. We're gonna stand on top with our hands in the sky. Gonna raise our cup to the stadium lights for the glory, for the glory. We celebrate with the city tonight. Hear the hometown cheer, it's the ultimate high. For the glory, we do it for the glory.
You caught me stretching here, so welcome back to Game 7 of our LVL 2018 Spring Term. My name's Vulcan, with me is Chisto. We thank you so much, guys, for tuning in again here for the LVL. But now moving on to our 7th match, second to the last game, DLSU versus BULSU.
Can I just correct you real quick?
Oh my god, did I mess up again?
We're headed into the 7th match.
Yeah, that's why I said 7th match.
Yeah, but it's BULSU and UST. We just finished DLSU and BULSU. It was a 48-minute thriller. Very back and forth where BULSU picked up the win. But guys...
I actually meant that we're coming back from it. So no, don't rub me like that. So guys, pasensya naman ah. Because the day has been long, the game has been intense, not to mention the match we're coming back from. As you said, Chisto, a 48-minute game. So that's what expected here. So moving on to the schedule here, it's going to be on the next match, UST versus BULSU. What a game it was, Chisto. Yung sobrang haba yung laro na yun.
Yeah, I think that's actually, it ended 48 minutes and 7 seconds. So I think yun na yung record para sa pinakamahabang game nitong LVL. Kasi, di ba, we've been at this for around 4 weeks now. And the game's always fast-paced, di ba? Usually around 30 minutes, na-determine na natin kung sino yung mag-end up na mananalo because there's always a substantial lead. Pero in this game specifically, we were at that point at 30-35 minutes. The game was pretty much dead even and it could have been anyone. But in the end, BULSU nga yung nag-triumph laban dito sa Virtus Arcos.
And now moving on to this match, I gotta say for BULSU, standing their ground, without a doubt against a new coming team like Virtus Arcos. And I think I heard you and Artie talking about you medyo picked, they were picked to be one of the with teams with high expectations coming the spring term. But BULSU, same thing goes for them. But now I want to see, this is in a way a test for BULSU X if they can match or stand their ground against UST. Grabe guys, check out the standings. Yung new coming team, yung BULSU X, now are in a neck-and-neck spot against UST Tigers, the defending champions.
Yeah, but in this game, in this upcoming match, UST could easily reclaim that top spot. They have the chance right now to prove kung bakit sila nga yung best team in the LVL.
We'll see once we load onto the drafting phase, Chisto. But I think for everyone here, I mean, share the stream, guys. I mean, if you have any friends from UST or, you know, any of your the team members from BULSU X, why don't you share it amongst your friends? Maybe hindi sila alam naglaro pala sila sa LVL. So maybe just let them know that, hey guys, yung tropa natin, naglaro sila ng LVL against the defending champions ng UST Tigers. That sounds nice for me, huh?
Yeah, that is definitely nice. Me playing on stream, very...
You get popularity na.
Oo nga, okay, parang sikat ka sa mga uy, naglaro ako on stream. Feature ako ng Green in one of their LVL matches. Yung kung papasikat ka lang, para cool kid ka sa mga kaibigan mo.
Hindi naman ganun. Not just that, also to showcase your skills and talent in Gista. Ano ba yan?
Yeah, but moving on to this.
Wait, teka lang, sorry about that. Pero off topic, I think I remember you talking about may isang lugar sa Moraita where all the good players gather and I didn't know about it.
Okay, so I've been around a lot in the community and there's this particular computer shop around sa Moraita. It's Wargods Moraita, that specific branch. And there's a community that it's all of the best players. Like, you'd be surprised, like everyone there is either like super bad or just super good. And they all know each other for some reason. Like this bunch of players and ayun.
I get some shoutouts to those peeps there, the community in their area. So let's get to know our teams before we move on to our match. But first off, let's see. UST Sarah and Vial, our featured matchup.
You know, it's very interesting that Vial has a game on Irelia. So that is one of the champions you have to look out for in this matchup. And looking at the picks here, Sarah is one of those players that hasn't hesitated to bring out those really odd picks. I do believe he's played at least one game of Ziggs this term. So I'm waiting to see what both these teams decide to go for in this game. The battle for first place right now is
Well
UST
said.
on the blue
Well
side
said.
against BULSU on the red side. And UST doing their homework, banning out the Cho'Gath from Chris, which is one of his most played champions.
And Graves being banned out on their side, knowing that Graves is one of the, actually, the most powerful junglers in this current meta. Patch 8.10, Graves is actually very overpowered, so you can expect that maybe BULSU, and knowing Yesh's pool of champions, we did say that majority of his pool in the jungle are mostly duelists, like Graves, Lee Sin. We see similarity in that. And for UST, takes away the Trundle on the blue side.
Yeah, but a lot of the other skirmisher junglers are still available for Bulacan State University, such as the Lee Sin here for Yesh. It is locked in, and the Ornn as well. Gonna be hovering here, might be their pick for the top lane. As for the initial lock-in ng Tele Tigers dito, the Trundle is a bit of a flex pick here. They can choose to put him top lane against the Ornn, or choose to send him to the jungle against Chris. But Dr. Mundo,
I mean, Chisto, sa tingin natin, I think during the run in the group stages, we did see some teams try the Mundo
it
top.
was Adamson University, Shiro. During their debut week, he played the Mundo top. He did not win any games on it, unfortunately, but iba na to eh. UST Tele Tigers itong nagmumundo.
Yeah,
so
maybe it's a statement that I'm gonna make right now, guys, and I mean it. If you're gonna realize someone to use, let's say, a meta that we haven't seen yet, leave it to the defending champions of the LVL summer term, the UST Tele Tigers. This will be interesting because we have yet to see a Mundo top be successful. Can UST change that? But guys, for BULSU, GOSU X, note that we're seeing mga pulls ni Yesh, mga duelist types. Great pressure in the early phase, like Lee Sin being picked up there, and an Ornn. And Saya on the red side for phase 2.
yeah, Zaya will be the pickup here for GOSU X for Empyrean. And I think after the second banning phase, na-pinch ng todo yung pool ng AD carries na available. So that means we're going down to these lesser meta AD carries. I'm really surprised that we didn't see an Ezreal from both of these teams, because normally Ezreal yung maging safe na blind pick na AD carry, but it looks like both of them want to go for these massive hyper carries. We know that both these champions, they're gonna build those crit items, 3 to 4 items. Nakakatakot kapag ni-right click ka ng either ng Zaya or ng Jinx.
Static Shift, Infinity Edge, that's what you need to just obliterate everything, and you won't feel good. You don't feel good when someone snaps their finger like that and you get crit shot there. So, I think G-Stud sa lineup natin ng BULSU, GOSU X, Saya, and Lulu, medyo yung the good pairings we sometimes see. The Rakan was available, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but it wasn't picked up there. Looks like they're trying to deny some burst potential coming from Saras LeBlanc.
Alam mo, gusto ko yung similarity sa comps dito. Looking at bot lane, hyper carry, then enchanter support, mid lane. Sobrang laki ng damage na kayang ilabas ng both LeBlanc and Syndra. Both skirmisher junglers, both tanks in the top lane. This is both teams just going head to head na similar yung circumstances nila. So this is essentially just a perfect way to show the battle for first place. Kasi it's not one team countering the other. It's both teams using the same weapons against each other. It is essentially a skill matchup for both of them.
Teka lang guys, when it comes to this matchup, I can't really help but notice Crescio. Alam mo yung commercial ng Long Long Man, yung gummy ng Japanese? Kamukha niya, oh. Diba? If you guys watch yung commercial ng Taffy sa Japanese ad, yung Long Long Man, kamukha ni Crescio, like legit. But going back to the summary of the draft, it's going to be, as Chisto said, the similarities on their picks, right?
Long Long Man?
Yung parang, it's like the Japanese ad we saw. Did you watch it?
No?
Really? You should search it sa YouTube, guys.
Okay, guys.
Guys, teka lang. If you guys don't know what I'm talking, why don't you try searching it sa YouTube, yung commercial ng Long Long Man sa Japanese Taffy. Kamukha ni Crescio, swear.
Magalita ka ni Brian paglabas natin sa
Bakit nga, I already screwed up the schedule nga.
Yeah,
So,
but
when you know that you're going to like a fire, I mean, you're gonna get the same punishment. Might as well make most of it.
yeah. Going back into the game, we are headed onto the Rift. Very important game para sa dalawang
Battle for
team
first.
na to.
Battle
This is
for
the
first.
battle for first place. dinedefend ng UST yung title nila as the best team in the LVL. As for BULSU, off of the super high momentum from their start all the way up to this point, are now challenging the Teletigers.
Oh, it's in BULSU, isang 5-1 lang sila. So this is something that they want to go for, man. I mean, we're seeing the Syndra and the LeBlanc matchup class. Oh, wait. They know that Yesh is starting blue. Pressure. Trying to do something to stop it. A little bit of damage, it's still okay. But what I want to see is yung mobility of Yesh. The way he plays in this game, guys, you gotta watch out. Look in the minimap closely and see maybe he's gonna go for bot lane, maybe he's not. It's up to him to decide.
Yeah, you know, I'd be very interesting to see how both these junglers decide to play around mid lane. Kasi looking at this matchup, any of these champions, Syndra or LeBlanc, kapag may isa sa kanila nakakuha ng lead over the other, they could easily run away in that matchup. Kasi kung yung LeBlanc yung may kills, kayang-kaya niya i-one-shot yung Syndra. Kapag yung Syndra yung may kills, kayang-kaya niya i-one-shot yung LeBlanc. So this might be the matchup that tilts this game in a certain team's favor.
Whoever reaches level 6 is safe to say that will be the one to get the first kill over the enemy, because we are both seeing this is more of a level game. Maybe how much you can push faster, and we know that this Syndra is picking up the minion dematerializer, so you expect that Vial may always get priority. But we know that yung LeBlanc naman, yung recent changes to LeBlanc, reverting it back, this will be a bad spot for Sarah. The new old LeBlanc would have dealt with it properly.
Yeah, I think during the earlier phases, kayang-kayang i-push forward ni Vial itong lane na to, because Syndra does have a lot more wave clear and pushing potential. But once Sarah gets levels, kaya-kaya niya i-burst down dito si Vial. So kailangan ang gawin ng Syndra dito is iwasan niya na ma-burst siya or ma-chunk out siya ni Sarah, and iwasan niya ma-force out of lane siya.
And as for now, we're seeing Yesh going into the blue side, trying to stop Sirius, make some funny movements here, trying to scout him out. Does not see any success.
Both junglers are mid lane.
Let's see. Vial catches the bind, tethers fully into the Syndra, flashing away. Press attack has been popped, flashing in for that sweet first blood. Yes, resonates through the minion. Okay, this is it, guys. First blood going on to UST Teletigers on the hands of the Trundle.
Yeah, and binanggit ko itong mid lane yung pinaka-volatile matchup. So that's why I was excited to see how both these junglers decide to play around both mid laners. And nauna si Sirius to that rotation. Kahit na nandun si Yesh in the area, nauna yung jungler ng UST to pull the trigger on that. That's why they were able to pick up first blood.
Ooh, that's a lot of gold onto the hands of Sarah. 200 gold for the assist. But buti na lang si Vial, may teleport siya, so he did not lose that much creeps in their tower.
Yeah, so, pero ngayon na siya flash.
Oh,
what this does in this certain matchup is the Syndra will now fear the Trundle coming in. Kasi di ba earlier, Vial, ipupush lang niya po ulit na hindi siya natatakot na umabante kasi alam niyang may flash na pantakas.
Hold on, Spiegel. He has been popped. Careful. A lot of damage thanks to the Lulu's assist there. Yesh was spotted in the bot side. So, feeling ko, guys, yung jungle ng BULSU X, feeling na pressure siya kasi yung Lee Sin. May timer yan, ha?
Yeah, and going back to the matchup in the mid lane, we mentioned that it is very, very easily tilted towards the favor of another if they do get a lead, diba? Now, Sarah does have control over this because he still has his flash. He can pressure. But hold that thought, Sirius is top lane.
Woo! Sakto ng Ice Peeler! Ano yan? What a play! What a prediction! What a block off from Sirius! Saktong Ice Peeler blocks off the escape in the way, stuns himself in place.
That was really nice there from Sirius. I mean, nakita mo yun? Parang sobrang sakto nung ano. I think Chris could have flashed and then used this,
but has been stunned by himself after the animation of...
That was great timing.
Great timing. Sakto naman, ah. I mean, we didn't see the fact that he got over it. Bump directly onto it. Looks like Sarah going in for some trades up here. Procs the electrocute. No definitive, let's say.
Oh, ito na si Yesh.
Wait. This can change. Flash. Oh, a bit too early. Yikes. Guys, I feel like I can feel yung pressure sa mid lane. Sobrang volatile. A lot of eyes are set in the mid lane. You can see Sarah, medyo na-jitter siya. Flashed a bit too early, and Yesh was like waiting out his flash. And in the end, thank you very much. Great kill for me. Now onto Espigo. The sub him down. And he was zoned out by the John and zoned out by the Lulu. No support to help this jinx out. Looks like UST will lose the AD carry.
Oh, BULSU are playing early game really real. That's a nice counteract despite their mid laner and top laner going down to the ganks from Sirius in the early game. It looks like unfazed yung bottom side ng mapa nila. Tignan mo yun, they punish the roam by expression because they use the speed up from the Lulu and the extra damage as well from the picks to take down the Spiegel who burned his heal earlier. Now though, Nav is in a bit of trouble.
Fortune coming in. Nav cannot afford to hit the Ornn that much. Grievous wound is on that Bramble Vest. Gets slowed by the Q. No damage, no kills happening just yet. But Nav, in a way, can just bypass the Bramble Vest. Just keep spamming his Q. Don't hit the Ornn, and it's all good.
Yeah, huwag mo hampasin. Mag-Q ka lang na mag-Q.
And that's the problem with Sarah. Sarah has resource, may mana siya, and cannot easily regenerate health like Nav. But one thing I want you guys to take from this is that yung Ornn can buy items outside of it. So you can say that what passive do you value most? Regenerating health or the fact that you can buy free stats outside the lane?
I think it's just a question of whether or not Nav can actually land those cleavers or I think telepono yung binabato niya sa skin na to just to be specific. But yeah, I think it's a question of how much you can poke Chris out. But speaking of poke, Ralph, you need to be a bit careful. You are playing Lulu, it's quite squishy.
Teka lang, Chisto, sa tingin ko sa items, yung Mundo nag-pick up siya ng Aegis of the Legion.
Banner yan, pre.
Baka mag-banner rush siya dahil si Ornn, nag-deal siya ng magic damage.
Yeah, Ornn won't have the same access to that damage he can. He does magic damage for the most part. So
yung brittle pa rin yung magic damage yan.
Yeah, it'll take him quite a bit of time to clear that banner of command.
And knowing this Mundo, having minion dematerialize, you can also use it to clear waves faster with his masochism and his... It's stun max range, landing on Sarah. Oh, coming in! What a nuke from the Syndrome! Yo, makes his sweet revenge.
Oh, this is a statement being made by Bulacan State University. They are unfazed, nakaharap nila yung defending champions ng LVL. How often do you see Sarah, of all people, probably the best mid laner in LVL, get solo killed like that in lane? That almost never happens. So Vial, great read right there. He knows how much damage he can do on this Syndra.
Yung tipong si Sarah, he was standing on the max range ng stun ni Syndra, Chisto. And that was just more than enough for, I mean, Vial to just go straight in. You're standing in my range, I know my range well, gets the stun, easy kill. So, si Sarah has to be careful when positioning his LeBlanc.
Yeah, this is just a great play by Vial as well. And
obviously,
alam mo, after that early gank which puts Sarah ahead, gusto ko rin yung naging response ni Yesh, diba? He returned gank to LeBlanc, which gave his mid laner enough breathing room to get back into this game.
What a clear happening, but he was forced to use double distortion. No more escape. Resident Strike, Dragon Rage, and looks like Yesh gets a free kill. Guys, I think Chisto pointed out what happened wrong there. I know what happened, but man, you know what happened there. Go.
Alam mo si Sarah, he was trying to clear the wave instantly, but he burned both his
distortion
and his W. Wala na siyang escape dun eh. So that's really smart by Yesh to make sure na tatama yung Q niya by kicking the LeBlanc first. And then since stun lock siya dun in that frame, you can easily land the Q from Lee Sin for that follow-up. So once again, a great play by Bulacan State University around the mid lane.
Looks like we're seeing yung changes, yung effect of the old LeBlanc returning back into this meta, this patch, is somehow of a bad side for the LeBlanc. Because wala yung wave clear ni Sarah, forced to use yung distortion, tapos yung mimic, wala siyang taka, so easy killed. I mean, so that was something that is very interesting for BULSU X to actually pick up.
Alam mo, maganda yung punish ng BULSU, but I also feel like Sarah was a bit greedy going for that double distortion right in front of Vial. Nandun lang si Vial sa harap niya, diba? But hold on, looks like bot lane, try bumawi ng UST.
Oh, double slow onto the side. Ice Pillar in place, knock up from the Howling Gale. Signals the teleport from the top lane, but forced to just cancel it out. Looks like for UST Tigers respecting the teleport from the Ornn.
Yeah, and I think yun lang yung gusto ng UST there. It's really smart, but
misses the... Ooh, that's... The thing about this matchup is that if you miss your bind, there's a quite difficult spot. Okay, baits out the teleport, goes in for the Ice Splitter again. But for Desire, has yung ultimate, yung Feather Storm, tapos may flash. But a lot of resources taken away.
Yeah, and speaking of resources available here for both teams, since nag-TP si Chris earlier, merong teleport advantage itong UST Teletargets. Kapag may nangyari dito sa bot lane, kayang-kayang sumunod ni Nav.
Oh, maingat si Vial sa mid lane dahil nandito si... Teka lang si Yesh pala yan. And also with Trundle. So, you can see how much attention that both Sarah and Vial are getting. So, oh, look at that. See, look at this. You know why Yesh is going straight for the Sarah? Knowing that 0-3-1 really wants to shut him down, but how long can Yesh stay relevant? It's only a matter of time where the members of UST can scale up.
Yeah, and hindi lang yun. It's not just the fact that he's trying to shut down Sarah. He's also trying to get Vial ahead because he knows na kapag lamang itong Syndra to, kahit sinong humarap dyan, kayang-kaya niyang burahin sa mapa.
And we're seeing yung Lost Chapter pickup tapos yung Blasting 1. Expect maybe the... Wait, teka lang. Si Yesh.
Oh!
Nice steal there. But looks like Sears wanted to punish him. Place the pillar in place, try to block him up, but does get away safely.
Ang bot lane, bit of trading. Wala pa dun si Spiegel, kailangan mag-ingat nito ni Crescent.
A bit of a history. Correct me if I'm wrong, Correct me if I'm wrong. If it's UST, so season 1, term 1 ng LVL natin, they entered undefeated.
I actually don't know.
I think they entered.
Kailangan natin i-look up.
Oo. Pero I think yung mga players natin, I mean, okay, here's the thing, guys. The reason why I said this because UST entered the summer term, the powerful team, right? And we were always, when entering the spring term, the thing that us casters kept asking to ourselves that who can be a good contender? Who can challenge the spot? I mean, this is just one game, right? We can't really tell much, but at least we're seeing the potential from BULSU X.
Yeah, yun nga. This is a rare thing na nakikita natin ngayon. This is something that probably hasn't happened in the LVL. A team has a gold lead over UST at 10 minutes.
No.
This is something we probably haven't seen throughout this term of the LVL.
It's not a big gold lead,
but it's a lead.
It's a lead. 1,000 lead is so small.
Wala pang ibang team na nakakagawa nito.
Tama.
So in theory, BULSU have done better than everyone else who have challenged UST so far.
Okay, over the wall gets... Oh, Sarah immediately changes his mind.
Nakita niya si Yesh.
Nakita na si Yesh.
Like, ay, tumama na yung chain ko, kaso bad.
Teka lang, Chase, may steal dun ata sa red side ng UST. Okay, ito na. Patience will run from the Bramble, may go for a reset, and the smite steal does not happen for Yesh. Close call there, can transition back towards the bot lane, but a trap's been placed there to close off BULSU's engage. Interesting enough, we're seeing teleports up for both top laners. Kaso, we're not seeing any dedication yet. Oh, Sarah.
Okay, I think now the thing for BULSU specifically is trying to push this lead forward.
Teka lang, ha? Oh, no, this is bad. Oh, great flash from Vial, but this is the reason why Yesh was here. I mean, when Sarah saw Yesh, he knew what he had to do. Great response from Sarah and better response from Yesh to try and control this LeBlanc from snowballing.
Yeah, but looking back, Sarah, he's 0-3-1 on LeBlanc. He actually gets to out-trade Vial. I think that's because he was the earlier one to go back to base. Meron siya Luden's Echo, so he was able to force Vial out.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the items kanina sa blue side. So, I was gonna say yung Lost after to Luden's Echo, yeah, they both picked it up. Really wants to push out the lanes, but I think this will work better for the Syndra. Kasi I'm looking at the items na wala siya ng mga stacks ng minion materializer. So you know that for in the mid lane, si Vial will be the one to outpush in this LeBlanc.
Yan, looking at mid lane, I think at this point, iba na yung mindset. Si Sarah ang gusto niya gawin dito. Alam ni Sarah, naiintindihan niya na hindi niya ma-outpush yung Syndra.
Tama.
So ngayon, ang objective is patayin ko na yung Syndra. Like, ba't ko pa ito-try push yung minions kung alam kong kayang-kaya ko i-charm yung Syndra? I'll just go straight up kill the Syndra.
And we saw that before in one of the mid lane skirmishes, but Yesh was there just in time. Okay. Spotted out, gets shielded up by the Lumi. Oh wait, teka lang. What's this? They're starting the Mountain Drake and UST. Are they seeing this? No, they just see Ralph and he does flash over the Chompers. Meanwhile, it's a Mountain Drake, 3,000 health onto Yesh. Serious see this. This is now the 2,000 range. Are they gonna contest it? Okay. Salamat sa Alicia. Oh wait, no. Not thank you for the Alicia. The steal. Oh, and BULSU secures the Mountain Drake, forcing Yesh to flash out into the blue side. However, Vial has been binding by the left block here. Ice Pillar has been placed. He's been slowed down, and Sarah bursts him down. What a great flash. What a great clash there, Chisto. Grabe naman. Teleport boss, cancel up by the Mundo. Not just finished there. Okay, flash up by Imperium. Pops the ultimate from the Lulu. Binds down the Janna. Okay, I think it's over now. BULSU X did manage to disengage from that fight, but only Zia. Vial, okay, that was his casualty there. But at least they were able to take the second Mountain Drake of the game.
Mundo goes where he pleases. Mundo goes where he pleases. Yes!
Alright, looks like overextending works for Mundo because of his ultimate there, and he pops the banner of command. Note that in this game, wala pang first third of the game, guys, so maybe Nav can go for it. But meanwhile, towards the bot lane, I think we're seeing BULSU not going for a push, goes back. Can we see the first third here?
Yeah, you need to reset. And with the banner of command,
Melissa.
I think kaya nang kunin ni Nav though. Mundo does have damage with his E, so it gives him a bunch more of AD. Wow.
650. Yan.
Yeah, Gyrus niya. Masarap nga nun.
Oh, gusto ko yan.
Gusto ko rin yan. Gusto rin Nav yan.
Oh, grabe. 650 gold down to Nav's pocket. And now we're seeing Spectre's crowd. And, ooh, he's going for the Visage. Yeah, he went for the Visage. Instantly buys that. Oh, no problem. Okay matchup because that's an Ornn. Deals magic damage. Okay, Yesh. Oh, Howling Gale denies that is Nas. Oh, Yesh made a mistake. Resonates towards Lulu. Pops the Ice Pillar. Slowed down as Pickle goes in for the flash in. Takes the kill. But Sarah will be getting a share from that pickup. One for each.
Bakit mo kinuha yung Q na yun?
One for each and two for nothing trade. UST poisoning them back here, trying to establish yet again. This time UST, they're in the gold lead of 2,000, shutting down BULSU's early lead.
Yeah, Vulcan, pinapabawi na ng Bulacan State University ng UST Tele Tigers. Unfortunately, that was quite an aggressive move there. And looking at the gold difference,
oh, wow.
It's not that massive of a difference. I think majority of the lead is up there in the top lane.
Yung Mundo kasi 2,000 over this Ornn, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's money. The entire gold lead.
Wow, yeah, all the entire gold lead going to Nav. Why? He has 2 kills. He has the first turret gold.
Yeah, there's a lot of gold on that Mundo. Nakakatakot to because looking at BULSU's comp, until Empyrean can hit 3-4 items, there's no one on their team who can actually kill Nav straight up. Kahit si Vial, di ba? Lamang si Vial ng early game, pero kaya mo bang bawasan tong Mundo na merong Spirit Visage, Merc Threat with Banner of Command? If you're playing a Syndra that deals primarily magic damage, no.
That's gonna be hard. He immediately rushed primary magic resistance. Not to mention, they need to pick up yung Grievous Wound. Either the Immortal Reminder or the one in the Morello. So we have to expect from BULSU, how will they itemize? Because you're kind of forced to pick it up. If you don't, note that guys, the patch 8.10, medyo yung, rather the buffs towards the Mundo was patch 8.9, extra regen and health. So you really are forced to pick up that item.
Yeah, so far, yung nag-iisang source ng Grievous Wounds on the side of BULSU ay hawak ni Chris dun sa Bramble Vest niya. Pero kapag hindi hinampas ni Nav yung
That's
Ornn,
not really effective, I would say.
It's there.
It's there, but it's not gonna be used. Oh wait,
I don't think gusto ni Yesh tong away na to.
Oh, Sarah just outplayed Yesh, bites down, did not connect the Q, getting a lot of chuck damage. Sarah gets the revenge kill. Rob gets slowed by the pillar, gets blocked off, getting a lot of hits onto a Spiggle. What a wrap up here. Now we're seeing everything that BULSU established going down the drain and UST just flushing it down.
Teka, ang weird na nakita mo si Sarah, nag-distortion siya papasok dun sa bush, pero may control word si Yesh. So alam ba ni Sarah na nandun si Yesh?
Interesting interaction there, but Sarah forced to call his god, and his god does not answer for him. In the end, Nav will survive.
Ang kulat ni Damsov. So tanky.
Okay.
He doesn't care at all. Paulit-ulit niya hito dahil. Grievous Wounds, gaya na sinabi mo, it's ineffective.
Told ya.
Wala kang damage.
Wala siyang pakiya sa Bramble Vest kasi I can just kill you with my E and I don't need to hit you. And I'm already okay. I will just E and Q you. I just won't hit you. So it did proc before, but now I'm seeing UST from that rough start, leave it to the defending champions to try and immediately turn the situation around. And BULSU X now, they had a good I like to call it the honeymoon period in LoL because everything goes well for you. Everything is so smooth. You're all happy. And after that period, it's complete garbage.
May pinagdadaanan ka ba?
Wala. Ano ba?
Bakit ka humuhugot?
Di yan hugot. Okay, guys. Teka lang. That's the best way I could explain it. There's a honeymoon stage,
Galing
right?
ba sa experience to?
Okay, yeah, it is.
Okay. So,
may honeymoon stages sa mga laro ng LoL and BULSU. I think they passed it.
Kung galing siya sa experience mo, anong experience mo yung sa relationship mo?
Ano ba yan, Chisto?
Hindi, kasi i-relate ka natin sa game eh. Tinanong kita, galing ba sa experience to?
Oh my God, why did I... Napupoise na ako. I'm sweating.
So,
can we go back to the game?
In your current relationship, Volcan,
oh my God.
gaano katagal yung honeymoon period nyo?
Teka lang, maybe she's watching right now.
So?
You're really gonna put me on that spot. Okay, the honeymoon stage for me, in my opinion, lasted 5 months.
5 months?
Oo, sa akin. But, note that true love comes after that. You know, love is not just rainbows and butterflies.
Okay, so, yung honeymoon period ni Volcan, 5 months. Mukhang yung BULSU, yung honeymoon period nila, mga 15 minutes lang.
Oo, tama. Tapos, now, here's the test for BULSU. The true love. Can they bounce back or can they spear through from this deficit? Because they had a great start, yeah? But now here comes the real test. The real determination how goes
Ito na yung nag-aaway sila.
Just God, let me finish what I was talking about. This is gonna test them, what they're gonna do in this game. Now they're taking the Ocean Drake.
Sabihin ko lang.
They're making me sweat.
Sabihin ko lang, dinala mo na sa sarili mo.
Oo.
Hindi ako yung nagsimula ng topic na to.
I didn't know you were gonna catch it like that, but meanwhile in the bot lane we're seeing some happening here. Mundo does back away, pressure being established. Oh my God.
Feeling ko hindi na kailangan tagalin ni WW.
Look at UST pressuring the bot and the mid lane without any trouble. Pincers them with the ice pillar, forcing out a flash from Bia. Gets the shield, gets all the protection.
Oh my God.
Rocket everything. UST, they're mad. They're ending the game. They're trying to just ruin the chances of BULSU X. Wanna show them, wanna school them what a defending champion can do.
Yeah, feeling ko medyo nagising na tong UST. Nagalit sila na, okay, kinura nyo kaming gold lead ng 10 minutes, wawasakin namin lahat ng parte ng base nyo. Paglampas ng 20. Gigil tong UST ngayon, mabawi tong BULSU kaso. Aso yung follow-up.
Yung Trundle, burst! Where is it? Monsoon was healed, but Chris didn't manage to get the kill. Teka yung Sarah. Look at Sarah. He's waiting for the right time. Going over the wall. Going on to... My God. Gets polymorph. Oh my God. He got polymorph. But in the end, UST... Oh! Yung polymorph was not good enough. They were too focused on the LeBlanc. Now they go in. Finish storm in. Triple. Clean it up. Oh my God. On the tower. Can you Orin do something? Diyos ko naman, di kaya yung Oin. Looks like an ace in the game here with triple kill for the Jinx.
Si Spiegel lang yung natira pagkatapos ng lahat na yun. Iisipin mo, nung nakita ko yung Featherstorm, akala ko lilinisin na Imperial yung fight na yun. Kaso sakto yung distortion ni Sarah. He takes out the Zaya in that fight.
Kaya breakdown natin.
Okay. Call of the Fourth God will start out all of this. They all go onto the Trundle. So, eliminating Sirius 4v5 na to. Parehas na team, naghahanap ng timing. Si Sarah, inaabangan niya yung timing niya dito eh. Body step. Tapos, na-polymorph siya. If Sarah goes down here, within the time na na-polymorph siya,
sayang. There were two
BULSU would have crushed this fight now. This goes very, very close. Kasi tignan mo yung Featherstorm into Blade Caller ni Imperial. It just misses Spiegel. That fight could have decided, like, that could have gone either way, but in the end, si Spiegel lang yung natira.
Looks like the Bramble Vest won't be enough for that, and maybe he may need to pick up the Omen. So back to the game here of UST having a 14-8 kill score. GOAT lead is now, oh wow, it's nearing the 10K for now actually. Really nearing the 10K, 9K so far. But guys, notice how yung BULSU X, they were able to stall for now, but I guess
Baron.
Okay, wala na ito. Forget what I said. Forget what I said.
Okay, stall? Kaso may Baron to UST.
Wala na kwenta yung mga sinabi ko, wala na. UST are taking the Baron here. Looks like they're going out to Lulu.
Oh my God!
Wala na si Lab! Wala na protection yung ADC. Ghost his God. And will he answer? Yes, he does. Oh! Nag-flash out siya! Pero si Yes nagsumis. Oh! Again! UST playing the games. Now it's going to be BULSU X backing away from the red side. Look at the damage onto Biel. Distortion in. Rocket in here. Oh, heal. Will not be enough for you, my friend.
Naganiyas yung Baron Vulcan.
Grabe. What?
Kalma muna tayo, guys. Kalma muna tayo. Okay. Natira si Empyrean. Meron pa siyang Baron, so it will help a bit. Try to buy a bit more time to defend his base. Kaso, it's still 3 members. Merong mundo na humaharap na hindi mapatay. Tapos meron dito si Spiegel na kayang-kayang wasakin itong tower. So I think the Baron buff will delay them quite a bit here. So that steal by Yesh was actually huge. Now, okay. Dito namatay si Rabbit. Yung damage si Sarah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even through the shield.
My God.
Gusto si Yesh. He's so casual about it. Ang cute lang siya. Wala kasi si Serious sa pit.
Oh my God.
Wala si Serious sa pit.
Kaya pala. And then he also kicked back Serious, trying to get some setup there, trying to get for the kill.
Wait, actually, kung hindi niya sinipa si Serious pabalik, hindi makakapag-pillar yung Trundle, hindi mamamatay si Vial.
Well, mistakes were made, but in the end, they've taken away the Baron. Looks like BULSU will be forcing more time on their life here. Maybe forcing this to be more than 30 minutes because, oh my God.
Alam mo, looking back, that was such an unlucky turn of events for Yesh. He makes a great play, and then he gives like Serious the best opportunity to pillar his teammates.
Oo nga, no? And not to mention yung Kings, okay, you might be asking guys, paano nag-regenerate yung health ni Serious, yung Trundle? Dahil sa passive niya, King's Tribute. Each champion that dies on near his range, that's why Serious was able to sustain that fight, was able to even block it out with the Ice Pillar. Grabe naman yung, medyo malas siya, no? Medyo malas. Pero, but in the end, for me, okay pa rin. Kasi, for BULSU Goes X, meron sila ng Baron buff, yeah? So can buy some time here, maybe 5 minutes on their life. Now with that 5 minutes, I think they need to do something here. This is the 3rd Mountain Drake. Note that if BULSU gets this, it'll be sweet.
Oh, Zinab!
Oh, what? Zinab over the wall there onto the blue side. Looks like he will turn down, pinning down Empyrean. It's being rolled up there. Now the Empyrean is backing away. Now onto Vial, getting chipped down by the Mundo. 2v1. Empyrean gets slowed by the phone call. The Imperium and Vial backing away. Storm is there to try and buy them down. Sarah going in, over the wall, going for the burst. He does takes out Imperium. It's going to be a Spiegel going under the tower. Did not get the stone because yung minion medyo pasaway. Blocked the Zap.
Sobrang dami niyang ginawa ng fight. The flanking Mundo zones Empyrean from the entire fight. Nakita mo, palas wala silang damage kay David. Now he's just gonna regen back up to full HP.
I think this is going to be UST. Teka lang guys, we were just warming up in the first minutes and I think this is UST trying to tell us a message here.
Tapos na.
Tapos na to.
Tapos na yung honeymoon.
Teka lang, Chisto, yung trend natin yung mga LVL against pag hindi to matapos. Like, we may see something of something to delay. Or as we casters call it, doing something with their stats.
Pinapaganda pa nila yung stats nila. Ganun ba yung sinasabi mo? Sinasabi mo ba na stat padders itong UST?
Malamang, Chisto, it's your track record.
Hindi Russell Westbrook, yung UST.
Teka lang, Chisto, yung replay natin, medyo
yung replay natin, okay, so umaabante si Nav, walang bumabawas sa kanya.
Grabe yung Mundo.
Umaabante si Nav, walang bumabawas sa kanya.
That moment when a Mundo flanks, my God, that's scary. And see,
I think at the end here, this is a good job by Sarah to know his abilities damage and just pick the right targets because he takes down both Empyrean and helps secure the kill.
Diba, Chisto, I said before that if it comes to making this Mundo top work, I did make a statement to leave it to the defending champions to show us how it's done, and Nav just proved it. Warmogs. Kaya pala, may Warmogs at Omen siya. So, nothing is gonna kill this Mundo. Despite you have the Grievous one, it doesn't matter because the raw base stats of that regeneration from the ultimate is just too high, and pop that with the Visage. Parang medyo walang kwenta.
Alam mo,
yung
feeling
Visage.
ko this game is turning into whether or not Bulacan State University can kill Nav or not.
I don't think they can.
I think malaking mental win para sa BULSU is kung mapatay nila yung Mundo at this point.
It's like for BULSU X.
Like, okay lang na matalo kami sa UST, pero kailangan mapatay namin si Nav.
Maybe that will be the small victory. We do see hunting guys being picked up. Then Morello picked up by the Syndra, not to mention the double calling.
Lahat na yung
double
pati si Yesh may executioner's calling.
Dalawang executioners, guys. Alam natin how much pain this Mundo is. So BULSU, knowing the risks.
Dito may HP na Imperial. That was one crit from his Spiegel.
My God. Can they defend this? Oh my God.
That's great.
Can't really do anything here. I mean, for us casters, guys, we're just watching how much crit. We're just looking at Spiegels. I mean, you can join us. Let's look at the Spiegel, guys. Let's see if he crits. And if he crits, let's take a shot.
Wait, what? A shot?
Yeah, let's take a shot. Each time a Spiegel crits, let's take a shot. Oh, yun, crit na siya. Here it comes. Force God, pillar pin place. Oh, misses! Okay, this is bad. This is really bad for the Orn, but does get the wild card. Knocks up 2 members, and looks like BULSU going onto the Mundo. Instantly regenerates his health. Meanwhile, Sarah going in for the flank here. Look at Rab and Nav. Oh my God, Nav is just putting his pressure onto Yesh, and we see Bial. We see Empyrean still alive, but for UST, just focusing on the inhibitors. Time will tell.
Alright, 3 inhibitors down now.
Hashtag Puso to, man. I like UST.
Wow, patay ba nila si Nav? Ito na yung challenge
Oh!
ng Bulacan State University.
Okay na, Nav. No one help. Oh, one more hit there, but I think that's too much focus. That's too much focus onto the Mundo. So it looks like they're trying to clear the waves here. And for BULSU, it's going to, you know, a bad call. You know what, guys? When I meant shot, I meant yung mga trending tricks. Parang yung Zesto apple juice. Yung mga ganun lang. What? Come on, guys. What were you thinking? Yung mga
Hindi
ganun.
mo kasi clarify yan tuloy. Namatay si Sarah.
Pasensya na, guys, ha? So now back to this game. Looks
Zesto lang. Ganun tayo. Mabait tayo eh.
Zesto. Oh, yun lang talaga dapat tayo, Chista. I mean,
ano ba yung pinagsasabi mong shot mo? Let's move on from that.
wala na yan. Wala na yan.
Wala na yan.
Just lang.
Zesto lang tayo.
Oo, ganun lang.
Bait tayo eh.
Oo. So now, so for now, yung UST Tigers now went for yung ano natin, yung 3 inhibitors, no? Now they're just waiting for it to respawn. The Baron is not yet alive just yet. But note that, guys, yung Elder Drake will be the next Drake here.
Tingnan natin though, will UST play to wait for this? I think they should push now habang 3 inhibitors down. Kasi matagal-tagal pa pala yung Elder Drake na binanggit mo, Vulcan eh. Meron silang 3 wave na puro super minion. Meron silang full item na Jinx, naka-Baron yung 4 na member nila since namatay si Sarah. Pero may TP siya eh, diba? TP si Sarah dito.
Grabe naman to. Looks like this will be the last stand for BULSU. Here we come, guys. It is crunch time. BULSU goes to exploit things up. But the Nexus turrets are falling slowly. Redemption in place. Heals up the Mundo and the Toronto does not die just yet. Yes, going in to kick back the Jinx, but does not help enough. Yash can't do anything as his team are getting picked up slowly by UST. Tigers, the Nexus is exposed as the Tigers will secure this match 7. Well played by UST Tigers. But great job also by BULSU-X to try and establish a solid lead there in the early phases of the game. So I think when it comes to match 7, it's safe to say that BULSU, they have what it takes to stand their ground. But you know what scared me the most in this game, guys? When UST was going for a bad start, instantly they just flipped the switch. Man, it's like a different UST altogether. They became so aggressive all of a sudden. That scared me the most, ha?
Ako natakot ako, nagsimula ka magkwento tungkol sa relationships mo eh. Nung nagsimula ka, doon ako pinaka natakot. But yeah, going back into the relevant thing here, which is the game, once again, UST just proving once more kung bakit silang best team dito sa LVL. And
tama yan, Chisa.
The results do show kung bakit sila yung pinakamagaling, di ba?
And this is BULSU goes to X that we saw in the standings that were close towards UST Tigers. But I think this is it for now, guys. This is me, Vulcan, and Chista signing off. Thank you so much for watching the 2018 LVL Spring Term. We hope you enjoyed the games here, but don't go away just yet. After a short break, we will resume onto our last match. May isa pa yan. Adams and Penguin Authority versus DLSU versus Arcus for our match 8. So stay tuned for that. Burst! Where is it? Monsoon was healed, but Chris did manage to get the kill. Teka yung Sarah. Look at Sarah. He's waiting for the right time. Going over the wall. Going on to... My God. Gets polymorph. Oh my God. He got polymorph. But in the end, UST... Oh! Yung polymorph was not good enough. There were 2 focus on the left block. Now they're going in. Featherstorm in. Triple. Clean it up. Oh my God. On the tower. Can you Orin do something? Diyos ko naman. Di
Teka, wala na.
kaya. UST are taking the Baron here. Looks like they're going after Lolo.
Oh my God!
Wala na si Lab. Wala na protection yung ADC. Ghost his god. And will he answer? Yes, he does. Oh! Nag-flash out siya. Pero si Yes nagsubis. Oh! Again. UST playing the games. Now it's going to be GoTo X backing away from the red side.
BULSU gets this, it'll be sweet.
Oh, what? Enough over the wall there onto the blue side. Looks like he will draw down, pinning down Imperium. He's being rolled up there. Now the Imperium is backing away. Now onto Vial, getting shipped down by the Mundo. 2v1. Imperium gets slowed by the phone call. The Imperium and Vial backing away. Storm is there to try and bind them down. Sarah going in over the wall, going for the burst. He does takes out Imperium. It's going to be a Spiegel going under the tower. Did not get the storm. There's a minion. Here it comes. Force God, Philip in place. Oh, misses! Okay, this is bad. This is really bad for the Orm, but does get the wild card. Knocks up 2 members, and looks like BULSU going on to the Mundo. Instantly regenerates his health. Meanwhile, Sarah going in for the flank here. Look at Rab and oh my god, Nav is just pulling his pressure onto Yash, and we see Vial. We see Imperium for BULSU. Here we come, guys. It is crunch time. BULSU goes to explore stuff, but the Nexus turrets are falling slowly. Redemption in place. Heals up the Mundo and the Trundle. Does not die just yet. Yes, going in to kick back the Jinx, but does not help enough. Yash can't do anything as his team are getting picked up slowly by UST. Teletigers, the Nexus is exposed as the Teletigers will secure this match 7. Well played by UST Teletigers. A great job also by Ghost.